A very good evening. Welcome to RS Africa News. I am Omonde Powell and here are our top stories. Kenya's CS Justin Muturi accuses National Intelligence Service of kidnapping son during protests.
That would be an illegality and government cannot...
Nairobi Governor Sakaja's bold vision of transforming the capital into Africa's cleanest city.
Pedestrians. We are going to restore order.
And in sports news, Kenya's Harambee Stars await tough opponents in AFCON 2025 draw. Kenya's Public Service Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi has alleged that the National Intelligence Service abducted his son Leslie Muturi during anti-government protests in June 2024. Muturi claims that President William Ruto intervened to secure Leslie's release. These allegations have sparked significant controversy, with some political figures criticizing Muturi's statement as irresponsible. Muturi has dismissed calls for his resignation, maintaining his stance on the matter. Kungu Samuel has more stories.
Kenya's Public Service Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi has made stirring allegations that the National Intelligence Service abducted his son Leslie Muturi during the anti-government protest in June 2024. According to Muturi, Leslie was forcibly taken by NIS agent during the height of the demonstration, sparking of a family crisis. He further revealed that President Ruto personally intervened to secure Leslie's release, as an assertion that has raised eyebrows across political and public spheres.
I was able to get showing the vehicle that was involved in the abduction. Secondly, the other point you raised, you see, when you attend a funeral, you attend on your own volition.
The allegations have triggered a wave of controversy, with political leaders and commentators expressing mixed reaction. Critics have condemned Muturi claims, labeling them as reckless and potentially damaging the country's intelligence agency and government unity. Opposition leaders, however, have seized on the issue, calling for transparency and accountability within state security organs. Muturi critics have also raised concern about his ability to continue serving as a cabinet secretary, citing the potential conflict between his statements and his government's role. Muturi, however, has remained steadfast, dismissing calls for his resignation and defending his public comments. He argues that his statements reflect personal experiences and do not compromise his commitment to serving in the cabinet. The incident has amplified ongoing debate about the role of the security agencies during protests and broader political tensions within Kenya, as the government continues to face scrutiny over its handling of decent and civil rights.
For continued abductions in Kenya, the story still remains: who will protect the citizen of Kenya? Reporting for RS Africa, my name is Samuel Dumbi.
Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja has initiated a comprehensive plan to enhance the city's cleanliness and environmental standards. The initiative includes overnight cleanup, operations in the Central Business District, and implementation of sustainable waste management practices. The governor's vision aims to position Nairobi as the cleanest city in Africa. Lina Kamande has more stories.
Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja has unveiled an ambitious cleanup initiative aimed at positioning the city as the cleanest in Africa. The plan includes overnight cleaning operation in the CBD, improved waste management practices, and community-driven efforts to promote environmental responsibilities. Speaking at the launch, Sakaja emphasized the importance of maintaining global standards for Nairobi, saying that this is a new chapter in restoring our city's pride. Resident environmentalists have lauded the plan, citing its potential to improve living conditions and boost Nairobi's image. However, some have expressed skepticism, urging sustained enforcement to ensure long-term success. As the initiative unfolds, all eyes are on Governor Sakaja's administration to deliver on its promise of a cleaner, greener Nairobi. Lina Kamande, RS News, Nairobi.
And in other news, a fire broke out at the University of Nairobi's Taifa Hall on Wednesday night, causing a significant damage to the building. Videos shared on social media showed the intensity of the blaze, with smoke and flames visible from across the campus. While the cause of the fire remains unknown, reports indicate that emergency responders have since arrived at the scene and are battling the raging inferno.
A massive fire broke out of the University of Nairobi Taifa Hall on Wednesday night, causing extensive damage to one of the institution's iconic buildings. Video circulating on social media captured the intensity of the blaze, with thick plumes of smoke and flames engulfing the structure, visible from various points across the campus. The fire has left the university community in shock, as Taifa Hall is a historic venue frequently used for graduations, public lectures, and official events.
Sasa imekaa hii haiwezi shika hivi. Sasa hii haiwezi kuwa hii side.
Emergency responders were quickly dispatched to the scene to battle the raging inferno. Firefighters worked tirelessly through the night to contain the flames, which threatened to spread to nearby structures. Despite their efforts, the fire had already caused significant structural damage to the hall by the time it was brought under control. The university's administration confirmed that no injuries or casualties had been reported, as the hall was unoccupied at the time of the incident. The cause of the fire remains unclear, though preliminary investigations are underway. Experts from the DCI and the NDMU have been called in to assess the situation and determine the origin of the blaze. Speculation is rife, with some suggesting electrical faults as possible cause, while others suspect foul play. Authorities have been urged by the public to avoid speculation and wait for the official findings from the investigation. Authorities have urged the public to avoid speculation and wait for the official findings from the investigation. The destruction of Taifa Hall has sparked widespread concern among students, staff, and alumni, who regard the building as a central symbol of the university history and identity. The Vice Chancellor, in a statement, expressed sorrow over the incident and assured stakeholders of the administration's commitment to restoring the facility. Meanwhile, the university has called for calm, pledging to keep the public informed as more details about the fire emerge. Investigations are still underway on the cause of fire at the University of Nairobi Taifa Hall. The institution has urged the public to remain calm as more information about the fire unravels. Reporting for RS Media, Michelle Owar.
Kenya was drawn into Group A for the 2025 African Nations Championship CHAN alongside Morocco, DRC Congo, Angola and Zambia. A tough group, often called the Group of Death. The tournament, co-hosted by Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania, will take place in August 2025. Congratulations to the Harambee Stars for making it to the prestigious tournament. Kenya has a challenging group in the 2025 CHAN, but we wish the Harambee Stars the best of luck as they represent the nation in this bigger stage. I'm Samuel Abulala reporting for RS News.